Alright, good evening everybody. We're here with the new Star Rail update. And we're about to do some polling. Let's see.
Nice.
132 tickets. Pretty good chances we can get Firefly. The question is, can we get Renmei as well? So we're gonna need to get lucky. We're gonna need to win two 50-50s, basically, not to get it. But yeah, let's begin. Let's see how long it takes us. Alright, 10. So I actually think I do need more copies of this, yeah. But for that, like, 20. That's a lot of Shrey, which I guess is good for us. She's a character that synergizes well with Wings. It's 30. That's Gallagher. It's 40. That's 50. Gallagher, which is good, I guess. We need more Gallaghers anyway. That's 60. The next one will be soft 50. Alright, 70. Good chance she might show up here. Drop rates are really bad. And how it works is, at 70 we get soft pity, which increases the chances greatly. And at 90 it's hard pity. So if you don't get a 5-star by 90, number 90 will be a guaranteed pull. But from there, it's a 50-50 chance of either being the banner character or a standard 5-star. So we're at soft pity now. This is 70. So very high chances number 80 is going to give it to us. I will be a little unlucky if it doesn't. But yeah, there we go. So now this is the 5-star. Now our chances are 50-50 on whether it's Firefly or someone else. It's Firefly. So that's the first one. We won 150-50. So far, so good. Now we have 50 pulls left, which means we're not going to hit Soft Pity just yet on Rianmei. But we can make some progress into the banner first, I guess. We could probably get enough to hit Soft Pity before this 20 days are up, you know? So yeah, let's start on this and see. We might get lucky and get her like way before Soft Pity and everything, you know? Or we could just get a random 5-star. Both are possible. $20 into Rianmei banner. Me banner. Yeah, it's so bad every time it's rainbow. Oh, wait, you can tell from that? I'm going by the music. I'm relying on the music to tell. I didn't realize there was a difference in the ticket color. I need to go check that again. We're getting some good light coins out of this. Okay, this will be our last 10 pull. We're not gonna be anywhere near Soft Pity yet on Rianmei. It depends. Yeah, alright. We're gonna have to do a little more grinding and then try again. But we can definitely hit Soft Pity. If not Hard Pity on Rianmei's banner, so it's down to another 50-50. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Either way though, first piece of the puzzle is in, Firefly is back. Firefly arrived, we won the 50-50, so pretty happy about that. And I guess we might as well do our regular pulls. Grab my light cones out of this. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh cool. And yeah, net light cone. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna need to do we're gonna need to do a little bit more work to get everything up and running for Rianmei as well. But that can wait. That's for down the road. Alright, let's get this set up. So the team is
like always, Don Hung. Let's make this quick.
Don't be nervous. Just cooperate with me like you did before.
And then number 3. Well, it would be Rianmei, but we don't have Rianmei right now. And so I'm just gonna throw Payla on. And number 4, Gallagher.
Show me some of that trailblazing strength again.
This is going to be the Super Break team. Replace Payla with Rianmei when we eventually get her. Alright, let's do some gearing up since we haven't done that yet. Relics. Well, actually, I guess I can do this loading up later. There's no rush, right? We're doing an Eidolons.
The one thing I look forward to?
Oh, hey, cool.
Growing up, of
Jesus.
course. The one thing I look forward to?
Yeah, Misha.
Growing up, of course.
Shut up, Misha. You're not growing up. It's not happening.
Careful. Don't get too lost in those sweet dreams. Careful. Don't get too lost in those sweet
What?
dreams.
I'm just telling it as it is.
Serving under the Ten Lords as a judge of souls, I come to the world of the living to enforce their will. Serving under the Ten Lords as a judge of souls, I come to
He
the
ain't
world of the
growing up.
living to enforce their will.
Alright, Firefly, where are you? There you are. Let's see. Let me lock in the light cone she wants. For an Aeon. That would be the one, I believe. Right. And I guess I'll level her up as well. Have the resources to spare.
The final stop is close.
At least use up all casual stuff in the meantime. Take things a little easier today, you know? Ah. I need some new stuff. Wait, what map is this? Oh, this is the... It's a diorama, right? Funny. And her relic set, she wants is a new relic set, so we'll have to grind for that anyway. What traces?
One step at a time, and your dreams will come true. Right?
Well, I'll just toss everything that I can toss on first. I haven't really done any pre-grinding for Firefly. But I'll throw her in the party for now just so we can see her animations, I guess. So why not, right? She's gonna die because she doesn't have health, but... we can just do that. Alright, Gallagher, you know what? You're not going to help us very much until we level you up as well, so... Actually, you know what, yeah. Can we ascend you?
Intuition, instinct. Training can sharpen them both.
Nope, you also need that stuff. Alright, so that's about as high as we can go for now. What light cone do you want? I haven't done a whole lot of work into preparing the Super Break team, as is pretty obvious. Oh, you want perfect timing. Yes, that works. And relics, oh, you want a mix set. Okay, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to run around with this team very much right now. Especially for casual content. So, I tell you what, chat. We're gonna go back to actually yeah, let's just build a casual story team for now. Before we do story stuff. How's that sound? This is just for now while we're wandering around doing story mission. So
Don't be nervous. Just cooperate with me.
I guess I could do my relic setup first. 'Cause I do have a bunch of watchmaker stuff. Alright. We'll at least get Trailblazer up. I guess will probably be the plan. Alright. So we're looking for 5-star zoning HP. Let's see. We're looking for speed and braking. Only this one. These are not bad. We've got speed and brake effect on these. Use this one. Nice. On the stats we won too. The pools are over, yeah. We got Firefly, we won the 50-50, and we got 50 pools into Renmi before we ran out. So we're still risking it on the 50-50 for Renmi, but we'll see. Firefly has been obtained though. Okay, that one's good. Speed on the boots. Let's just look if we have any with effect for now. Let's see. If HP defense, break effect. HP defense, break effect. And crit rate on one of them. Crit rate isn't too important for imaginary PV, right? So we could probably use this one. So on HP, 1 on defense, 1 on the break effect. Okay, well, I'll take it. More survivability. Okay, we're looking for Talia. Planosphere. Got a HP or defense, and looking for break effect. None. Oh, it's on. There's one on Silver Wolf, but we're gonna. Yeah, we want the good one right now. Just fill in whatever we can for now. Let's see. Break effects. Speed on this one. Do we have any more Talia still? No, that's all. Okay. At least we know what we need to get done now. We can. These two are settled. The rest of them we'll have to grind for, and then Firefly will have to grind for. So yeah, Super Break's gonna take a while to build up. But I guess we should be good for just general play.
Proceed with caution. I've got your back.
Yet another journey with you, Imbibe.
Let me give Lotra back his light cone. Alright. We should... Yeah, you know what, I'll just fill that in later, we can clear that afterwards. Let's just run with this for now so that we can see some Firefly animations.
Nice.
How's that go? The rest of it is the mono imaginary team. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, you know what, we should be fine. This is probably good enough for story content, right? We just want to run around, as Firefly for a while, that's all. Anything else though, we'll have to grind for. Okay, story time? Story time then.
Let me stay here a little longer in this body.
Oh.
Wake up!
Okay.
Wake up! Hey! Wake up! The sun's frying your butt!
Not my butt. Alrighty.
Are
No worries.
you okay? Can you hear me? I didn't hear a peep from your room, and it really freaked me out.
Whoa, this conversation is such deja vu.
What are you talking about? Are you still half asleep or something? The Order's dream is over. Even though it's been a day, I still break into a sweat when I think about it. Our trailblazing expedition almost ended in Penacony. I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. I was traumatized and too scared to even close my eyes. I thought if I fell asleep, I'd never wake up again. The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories.
That's helpful.
The family's official statement was like, the Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt. After all, they can't just reveal the truth about the Order. Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting.
I mean, it didn't hand wave it away, it's just your
Everyone's
standard
waiting for you, so
cover
hurry up
story
and
for the
pack.
public.
We're leaving as soon as you're ready.
So this is the actual epilogue, you know? That's the idea. Should we run around as Stella or Firefly, though? Chat, put it up to a vote. Do you want to run around as the raccoon? Or as the new girl? You can decide after this conversation.
After all this craziness, nothing is better than staying safe in reality. It's a massive airship, and it's awesome! I heard it's never shown to the public. Only VIP guests of the family get to board it and enjoy the breathtaking views of Penacony. The Iris family sent us a bunch of souvenirs. Fruit baskets, plus this fancy button model. After you're back on your feet, you can enjoy them all. We are pretty much celebrities on the planet of festivities now, aren't we? The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their... The
Yeah, you said
family's
that.
official... Now, all the major... Why the sudden interest in that? Well, I was dragged into this sweet dream. I felt a cold tentacle diving into my memories. But something else was there. So the tentacle suddenly disappeared.
That's convenient.
And then I dreamed about stuffing stuffing my face with delicious food and going on a shopping spree. Sunday didn't seriously believe that was the life I wanted, right? Breaking free from that cheesy illusion was just a piece of cake.
Really now? Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
If you say
We've
so.
got some time before we board the ship, so let's catch up with everyone at Dream Jolt Hostelry.
Tell me you wouldn't want to live like Kirby. Hey, Firefly.
How extravagant. Just like Epsilon. How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it. Oh, just a heads up. You're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile. And this time, it's Firefly in the picture, not Sam. That's gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life. Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left no trace. Don't do anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go wherever you want, unbothered.
Thank you.
No problem, Miss Samuel. I love this fake name. Now that we're done here in Penacony, what will you do in your free time? I heard the Genius Society is here. How about we go stir up some excitement?
Well, you know my script isn't over yet.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities. How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens, right?
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind, and no words will dissuade you. Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. Just swipe my card, you know the pin. She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses, or something else. You know better about fashion than I do.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them for yourself. Oh, by the way, Blade didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in Penacony. He's always so subtle with his words.
Got it. He was just worried about me. Relax, Silverwolf. You know me. I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oatcake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last. But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. Or maybe I'll give it to Blade. He'll appreciate it. That's not written in the script, right? But as you see... I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
What, Topaz? Okay.
Welcome, Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside making preparations.
Meanwhile,
but
in the
big boss hasn't
IPC's
arrived yet. It'll be a while before the
wacky
conference
hijinks
starts, I'm afraid.
to take over penacony.
Huh. Quite a spectacle. The family really knows how to make things look impressive. I thought they would choose a more formal and low-key location for the conference. I didn't expect them to go with a luxury airship.
Is the IPC just space cops?
About
No.
this, Director.
They're
I've asked around.
they're space Amazon.
This airship, named the Radiant Feldspar, belongs to the Alfalfa family. This conference between the IPC and the family will have a direct impact on Penacony's future. Such an important event should have been held at well, somewhere secretive in the moment of morning dew. The atmosphere here, it doesn't feel serious enough.
If I'm right, this conference is probably just a prelude. Whoever organized it wants to assess the IPC stance beforehand. This influential figure either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a preliminary agreement, or they plan to put pressure on us to make us back off.
Oh, your mind is always so sharp, Director Topaz. And when the big boss arrives, please remind her to be cautious and watch out for any traps.
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think that will be necessary. When she's at the table, it's the others who need to be cautious. Just tell everyone on our team to stay focused on their tasks and not worry about the negotiations.
Oh, got it. I'll do it right away.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be serious consequences. I mean, really serious.
Yeah, Konami's gonna sue.
Got it. Thank you for the reminder, Director.
Okay. So, Nambi, what are you doing? Where's Nambi in the pool? Seriously though, what's up with this? So like, is this in the dreamscape or in reality? Oh, it's in the dreamscape, okay.
None of the important figures have arrived yet. Looks like the conference won't be starting for a while. Such a bustling place. I think I'll take a little walk around.
Whoa!
Pays off.
Nambi is that useful? He just IDs a treasure chest for you like that? That's whack. That's incredibly helpful. You don't even need to do the looking around yourself. Nambi just tracks them all down for you.
Hard work pays off.
And already found another one.
Friends of the IPC, don't you
Alright, let's talk to the people.
So many buttons. How many centuries would it take to press
Oh,
them?
hi Sparkle.
Huh. Didn't expect those pooches to actually recycle them all.
Huh? What are these?
For your safety, please stay away from those objects.
For my safety? Are these buttons something dangerous?
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing out strange button devices to anyone he meets. According to those involved, he said something like, "Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode!" Luckily, no one believed him. Still, the Bloodhound family collected these buttons just to be on the safe side.
What will happen if you press it? Hasn't anyone actually tried?
Well, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony? All the guests here have one thing in common. They're terrified of death. Anyway, the family will deal with these things. Please, kindly keep your distance.
You know, Firefly's still hanging around doing stuff.
Greetings, madame. What can I do for you?
Hello. Could you tell me more about the Radiant Feldspar?
I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC Strategic Investment Department. It's my honor to assist you. The Radiant Feldspar is owned by Mr. Odie Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family. Mr. Alfalfa invested a significant amount in building this luxurious airship an Ember era ago, and it has been sailing across the 12 hours of the dreamscape ever since.
Oh, so it's owned by old Odie himself. No wonder the ship is so lavishly decorated.
Indeed, Mr. Alfalfa has impeccable taste. Only the most prestigious guests are invited by the Alfalfa family to board this airship. Please allow me to continue my introduction. The Radiant Feldspar had been cruising over the Sea of Dreams in Penacony for an entire Ember era. But its voyage was temporarily halted due to the recent reverberation.
Reverberation? Such a formal way of putting it. You're really downplaying the whole thing. I apologize. Please continue.
Following the previous reverberation in the Sweet Dream, the Radiant Feldspar had to suspend its voyage temporarily. Thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved. However, due to, well, certain special reasons, the Charmony Festival originally scheduled at the Penacony Grand Theater had to be temporarily postponed. So, Mr. Alfalfa suggested relocating the Charmony Festival to the Radiant Feldspar, taking this opportunity to announce the resumption of the airship's voyage.
Ah, well, that would meet the family's needs and also create momentum for Mr. Alfalfa himself. Quite fitting for a legendary tycoon like him. Thank you for explaining matters to me. Goodbye.
And then we eat the snacks.
Oh, are you hungry, Numby? Food in the dream. Shouldn't taste bad, right? Numby!
Doesn't like the oatcake rolls. Nobody likes the oatcake rolls except Firefly.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oops, not to your liking, huh? Sorry. I'll treat you to a nice meal once we get back to reality.
So, thinking about it, they just dunked they dunked
Hello?
the pig in the pool as well.
Motivation department? Again? Internal review? Will it ever end? I'm more working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble with you guys. The way I handled the Urillo case was approved by senior management, and all of the project logs and calls are complete. Can't you check on them yourselves? I just don't understand. Why are you so fixated on this minor case and constantly escalating it? Seriously, what's your purpose?
Sounds exhausting. Why not just hang up? In my opinion, you handled that project quite well. A little ball of ice in exchange for the Astral Express's good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department. It's been a while, little Yelena. I've been looking forward to working with you. Never imagined this day would come so soon.
That touch.
Is there trouble? You can tell me anything. Just like old times.
It's been a while, Madam Jade. I'm honored to have the opportunity to work with you.
You're still so formal, aren't you? Forget about the hierarchy and treat me as your equal. No need for unnecessary titles like Madam.
I'm sorry, but it might take some time to get used to that. After all, you are a senior.
Well,
this lady has this.
Now that we're both members of the 10 Stone Hearts, I need you to be at your
What's
best.
her name? The character
Especially
from
since the
Pokemon Legends
upcoming
Arceus.
negotiations leave
Kogita?
no room for error.
Same vibe. Yeah.
As sharp as you are, I'm sure you've
Now that
figured
we've
out
actually
the
seen
true
Jade in
purpose
person.
of this conference, right?
I believe old Oti has taken it upon himself to test our limits before the official negotiations between the IPC and Penacony.
That's true, and it works in our favor. Do you know why?
If we can reach some sort of agreement with old Oti beforehand, and gauge our opponent's boundaries, our future negotiations will go much more smoothly. That's the obvious benefit.
Exactly. And the hidden benefit is that as the head of the Alfalfa family, his actions suggest that the 5 lineages might not be as united as the Odes of Harmony would suggest. As long as the influence of Harmony hasn't completely permeated their core, personal desires will always have their way. Thankfully, influential figures in Penacony haven't entirely suppressed their own desires. It's similar to the power struggles within the IPC. The supposed all-for-one philosophy shared by the 5 lineages. It's just a slogan now that the Dream Master has gone.
After the downfall of the Yoke family, old Oti's faction became the dominant force in Penacony. Even if we consider only the succession order, he's the longest serving and most senior among all the family heads.
Yes, that's exactly why we need to handle the conference following an agreed-upon strategy. It's like playing a game of chess, where every move needs to be carefully thought out.
Absolutely. The 3 steps of negotiation. Listen, test, and strike. That's what you taught me.
Pretty clear. Although, you seem to have changed the order in the Yarilo case.
That was based on my personal experience.
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family head is ready to meet the ambassadors from the Strategic Investment Department.
Time to get to work. Let's prepare ourselves and meet that esteemed supporting actor. Remember, our goal is to create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penacony. Aventurine has already made a small opening, and you and I, we're going to tear it wide open.
Politicking. Yeah, you know what? This is this is good that they're following up on that plot thread, though, right? Because eventually did just bow out of the story after that long.
Welcome
What is the
aboard
character
my
design?
ship, the Radiant Feldspar. Smart and charming ladies.
Why is he an elf?
Please, have a seat. Let's have a pleasant conversation.
Why is he an elf?
Welcome aboard, my dear ladies. Forgive me for any lack of attentiveness that might have led to a lengthy wait outside.
No problem at all, Mr. Alfalfa. It's my honor to meet you in person. You may not be aware, but the book Odi Alfalfa, the biography, is a must-read for all Strategic Investment Department employees.
After all, to many, you are the legendary figure who single-handedly built the penacony economy.
I expected no less from the 10 Stonehearts from the Strategic Investment Department. You're definitely skilled in the art of conversation. I always enjoy talking to smart people because we don't have to beat around the bush. We can just get straight to the point instead. Since I invited you IPC ambassadors on board, I'm sure you've figured out the topic I'd like to discuss, yes?
The future of Penacony, if I'm not mistaken.
Precisely. Those few words represent a terribly complicated situation indeed. Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example. He put in great effort and almost got himself killed. But what was it all for? Wasn't it eventually to create an opportunity for you IPC to regain control of the precious Astana?
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber Eras are truly impressive. Let's assume your assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa. How would you respond to the IPC's actions?
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. You must have witnessed much in your worldly experiences. However, perhaps you don't know much about penacony. Old Oti won't sit idly by when faced with a greedy wolf.
Please, go ahead.
Politics.
I'm all ears.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department from trying to lay a finger on penacony. If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
One of our P-45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, considering the turbulence during the Charmony Festival, Penacony's credibility has taken a hit in the public's eyes. Despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
You use the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, you need ambition and unconventional thinking. Curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take a significant step forward by self-listing and going public.
Going public?
If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of the sweet dream to the entire universe. Starting today, anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose.
We're going on the public listing, public market. Or whatever it is, the stock market.
This
whatever.
reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak family were a bunch of blockheads blinded by order. Their level of intellectual flexibility doesn't even come close to an old fellow like me. Thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated. The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense potential and opportunities, and that the family remains confident in its future.
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight. And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move. Please, consider it carefully.
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a wealth of information. I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa. Please allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments, and to respond on behalf of the IPC later.
Of course. Take your time, dear ladies.
And
The
meanwhile,
Alfalfa family had a meeting with the IPC?
I got this information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador. He said it was to return the favor. It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting greedy eyes and the undercurrent of order lurking within. Instead of falling into a situation where they are plagued by both external and internal threats, Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC to negotiate at the table, ostensibly to cooperate, but in reality, to secure more opportunities for their own survival.
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion, who should we stand behind?
I don't think the followers of the Harmony are completely innocent victims in all of this. For reasons unknown, they have a strong desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation about their motives. If either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony, it would return to its previous illusory dream of hedonism, and the efforts of those previous nameless would once again go to waste. There you are. Did you rest well?
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
Even long dreams eventually come to an end. Our adventure in Penacony is reaching its conclusion. After Anna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived and swiftly took control of the situation. Most members of the Oak family fell unconscious, but fortunately, their lives were not in danger.
The mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood, the previous Dream Master. But by the time we arrived, he was dead already. He'll face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
Somebody's alive then. Okay.
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard the Sweet Dream, significantly eroding their credibility in the process. While quite different from the truth, this appears to be the outcome with the least impact.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream again. Here's a toast, with 3 glasses of glory of the Trailblaze to all of you. Yeah, it's good to see you all again. Although we might be saying goodbye again after this reunion. When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
We'll stay a bit longer, but not too long.
So, this is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell, then it seems to be missing something. Music? Atmosphere? Maybe a special drink to honor those who are not here. Let's see. The mixed drink should be solemn, dignified, and unique, as we'll use it to pay respect to those fallen heroes. To the nameless, resting in peace, and to Gallagher.
Let's. Okay.
This trailblazing expedition has been thrilling and memorable. Hopefully we've all gained insights about ideals, paranoia, clarity, and dreams from the experiences we've had. One bird longs for the earth and the other longs for the sky. Even if Robin had to stop her brother with her own hands, she won't give up on him. However, facing punishment from the Harmony is inevitable. He will face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them. Since the family took up residence in Penacony, the Order has been hiding in plain sight under the guise of the Oak family, using the Stellaron's power to strengthen their hold on the Sweet Dream, which eventually resulted in disaster. That's the claim the family makes. Whether they were truly unaware of all this is a delicate matter.
Makes sense.
Venturine's efforts finally earned the IPC a seat at the table. As a result, a more senior representative arrived in Penacony and initiated negotiations with the family. As far as the Astral Express is concerned, the IPC will make for an invaluable ally during the negotiations to prevent Penacony returning to its former ways. Well, it was somewhat surprising. In that dream, I returned to my homeworld and reunited with my long-lost friends. And for some reason, Acheron resurfaced in my mind.
This is the impact.
When I realized that her conclusion was not preserved in memories, I became aware of the bitter truth.
He was experiencing Impact Third there. Alright. This is mostly Aftermath plot. Yeah, that's how the story structure usually goes.
The conclusion of a journey can often be sorrowful.
The epilogue.
All we can do is to try to make sure it ends on a happy note.
It's rare for all passengers to leave the Express together during a trailblazing expedition. But for Penacony, it seems most appropriate. Given the conductor's presence, there's no need to worry about it. However, it's crucial that we soon return to inform Pom Pom about the Nameless. In my dream, the Express stopped at many places, and passengers came and went. However, the 5 of us were always present, and the journey seemed never ending. Perhaps this could be a deep-seated desire inside me, and upon realizing this, I knew it wasn't real.
That's a little sad.
No related records exist in the databank, but I have a theory. The hidden dangers of the Order have always been within the Harmony, and this issue existed within the family from the very beginning. However, now that more powers in the universe are aware of this secret, the situation in the cosmos will become more complicated.
Oh god, even more complicated than it already is?
Like I said, we'll go and see. Once we've packed everything, we should head to our next destination.
Ready to mix your drink?
Yeah, for old time's sake.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen him since our last meeting at the lounge. Come to think of it, he always did come and go quietly. We used to discuss everything here. But every time he'd leave, I'd realize that I didn't know him at all. Such is the mystery that is Gallagher. I have a hunch.
He was never real, he's just a collection of
Perhaps
memes.
he's already fulfilled his wishes and won't be coming back. Before we start, would you like to talk to your friends? We have plenty of time.
Already done that.
All right, as you wish. Huh. I think I have an idea about what drink to make. Would you like it bitter or sweet? It's up to you. Choose the flavor that suits you best at this moment.
What about bittersweet?
Here's Bitter Dreams, the least popular drink in this bar.
Oh, we're not actually mixing it
It's
in
bitter
the minigame.
and sour.
We're just
Just like the harsh
selecting
realities
it.
of life.
Alright.
Not a bad choice. Let's start mixing.
Okay, never mind. Maybe we are doing it. Minigame? Yep, okay. Mixing minigame. And donezo.
Words always fall short. If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, there's no better way than mixing a drink. Blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done. Here's to the nameless resting in peace, and to my friend Gallagher. Death is a bitter truth, but what you did will be remembered by history. We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here. And one day, our souls will return to the same place. Cheers.
Pam pam? Oh, okay. It's a secret for now. Okay, keep your secrets.
Oh, are you leaving? Well, then take this with you. I've mixed more of this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten. So I hope it brings back the flavors of penacony.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
If you happen to run into Gallagher, make sure he has a sip too. I know his tastes, and he'll be thrilled. All right, enough with the heavy stuff. You guys have important things to take care of, so let's not dwell on things. Whether it's the Astral Express or penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. So let's lift our spirits, guys, and embark towards our tomorrows.
Old Odie
Meanwhile-
is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the risky step of going public at such a critical moment for penacony.
Indeed. He's definitely bold. It's that kind of boldness that made him the Odie Alfalfa he is today. Still, the outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight. What about the phone call I asked you to make, Topaz?
Ah, they agreed. But it'll take some time before they arrive.
Just as it should be. The sweet dew should be served after the bitter poison.
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too. Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think penacony is a quality asset?
Yes. Despite its recent calamity, penacony remains a top quality asset within the cosmos, with good credit, lucrative potential, and promising prospects.
Well, that's obvious, but what I truly wanted to know is, this project is obviously too bland for your taste, isn't it?
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Aventurine.
But despite that, you trust him. You even entrusted him with a cornerstone. Something as precious as life itself, to finish this gamble.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made it across the border so easily, allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams to gain a bargaining chip in negotiations. That's why I'm willing to stake my topaz stone to cover for you. It's like one big, elaborate game of chess.
Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate. Well, at least he's still alive, and that's the best outcome.
Looks like we've strayed off topic, Miss Jade. Should we discuss our next steps?
No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, you can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message.
Okay.
Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar.
Now we get to run around as Jade for a little bit. What's up, Robin?
Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect to meet you here.
Miss Jade? Greetings. The opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival has been moved to the Radiant Feldspar, so I'm here making some preparations. How about you? Have you spoken with Mr. Alfalfa?
I'm actually on my way to meet him right now. Do you know him well, Miss Robin?
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business, but in other respects, I can't say the same.
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities is headed?
I believe the sweet dream will see its rebirth, just like the Radiant Feldspar resumed its voyage. The Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually sail into the future. There are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to your performance. See you at the festival.
See you later, Miss Jade.
And now, back to negotiations.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's continue our discussion.
Figured out something already, Miss Jade? But where is Miss Topaz?
Topaz has something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her later. Talks can still continue between the two of us.
Is it just me, miss? Your tone sounds very different now.
I need to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right? Now we can speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 Amber eras.
Interesting. Now that's interesting. Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So, tell me, what's your next move?
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public. Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again. Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Oh, interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us. The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this. The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death. Care to guess how many ways we have to turn Alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours? With the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
You really think you can pull that off?
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one. There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent. You're a smart merchant, old Odie. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits for the family? It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more customers. I understand your concern, and I have a solution for that, too.
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. As the head of the Alfalfa family, I don't think I have any reason to refuse your offer. However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Ember Era, about the ascension of Shipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order. The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars. The IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value. With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system. By then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credit.
And then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of order.
Well said. Now you've convinced me. All right. Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table.
Whoa, Himiko.
Thank you for your presence, Miss Himiko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa.
Oh, this
This
politicking.
is Miss Himiko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders of Penacony.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express? It's a pleasure to meet you.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares. Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himiko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the land of the dreams.
That seems actually very fair.
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze. While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors. The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of
You have like one hand
festivities
on
to
the
more
wheel this
worlds. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
Alright, so that's what Kimiko was up to.
Old OT is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
They will soon realize the situation. When old Odie answered the last question, he represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and takeover. I won't be involved.
But Miss Jade, this is...
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
Of course. There won't be any problems. And please, give Diamond my assurance.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P-45 position back in no time. Radiant Feldspar. What a fantastic ship. Now that my business is done, it's time for me to indulge in my own little hobby.
Ah, you want to open a Bon & Jade exchange branch on this ship too?
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. They're surely holding a wealth of valuable treasures. Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
I have one more question for you, Miss Jade.
Go ahead.
That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information.
I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony. In return, I've agreed to help her with something. But that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave Penacony.
Wonder if she's talking about
You see,
Himiko or...
that's what investment is
Robin.
all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever. So, this is the Radiant Feldspar. So luxurious. A pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship? I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not.
Just completely face planted.
What's if all the trotters in this pool? Well, don't question it.
Is that her?
Oh. The girlfriend.
Vanished in the blink of an eye. So the Astral Express is here too. Danger detected. But never let your guard down.
By the way, there's one more thing. Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family as a token of gratitude for the Nameless's contributions to Penacony. Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss Robin.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop? Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right? I heard she offers, special services there. I've marked the pawn shop's location on your device. Please feel free to check it out.
Lady Bonajade. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Was it from Silverwolf? Come to think of it, she disappeared after mentioning that she was going to meet with the Genius Society. I wonder how things turned out for her.
Well, there's there's the raccoon. She's playing video games, of course she is.
If I win, your chest is mine. Who said I was betting with you?
I did.
Hey, she's actually talking.
They are still a ball of fire as ever. Sorry, but I've got to find Lady Bonajade first.
Going my way. What was that achievement? Running to expert. Oh, okay.
No, it's not the best time to do that.
Okay,
Sorry, but I've...
Video games later.
No, it's not.
Oops.
Sorry.
I'm trying to get to the stairs. Right that way.
Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious.
Welcome to Bonajade Exchange, Radiant Feldspar branch. How should I address you, dear lady?
Just call me Samuel.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what are you willing to give up in return?
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything I have.
Everything you have?
That's right. Everything.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand. Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if their wishes have come true. Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand the true meaning of pawn and make you realize what you're missing.
That Lady Bonajade feels more like a money lender rather than the owner of a pawn shop.
That's because she is.
Well,
Probably.
I've got nothing better to do anyway. I'll do as she says and see what happens.
Hey, look who it is over there.
Which one should I pop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don Hung and Void Ranger Jive.
Don't change the words.
No, it's not the best time to do that.
This chaotic gremlin. I see she's as
Sorry.
chaotic as usual.
I'll catch up with you later.
She's as chaotic as usual even when we're not playing her. That's funny. And they gave her lines too.
Watch yourself.
You stupid little girl. Coming back to lose more money, huh?
Enough talk. Let's get started. This will be our final game. I'm betting my entire fortune.
Oh, a big talker, huh? All right, let's see what you've got.
What? Candy Crush! Why are we playing Candy Crush now? Okay, I'm staring at the board. Oh, it wasn't that strict.
I won? I actually won!
This can't be! You lost to me 10 times in a row. How could I possibly lose to you at such a crucial moment?
It's true! Lady Bonajade has truly blessed me! Finally, my luck has turned for the better. Great new era for Stacy. The Master Gambler has arrived!
So is this like the minigame ship? Is that the idea? Maybe.
I've prepared a gift for you, Dorothy. Check this out.
Whoa! What a beautiful necklace! Is it made of cymophane? It's stunning. How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom. I've never told anyone about it. How did you find out, Del?
Well, will you go out with me?
I will.
Really? I mean, really?
I never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked. But this gift made me realize you were actually paying attention all along, trying to learn everything about me. So yes, I will.
Wonderful! My wish has actually come true! So, shall we go, Dorothy? Let's go outside and enjoy the stunning views of the 12 hours.
Yeah, let's go.
I mean, everyone seems to have gotten what they wanted. What's the catch?
Hey, did you see that? The gray-haired one outside.
Don't look around, just focus on your drink.
What wacky thing is she doing now?
Seriously, they look like a total lunatic.
What are we doing now?
Is that her?
One sec. Stell, what the heck are you doing?
Chirp chirp. Origami bird. Hey, little birdie.
Come on. Calm down already. Everyone's staring at you.
This is how we look like.
No, it's not the best time to do that.
This is how we look like when we're doing our stuff.
Sorry. I'll catch up with you later.
Stell just climbing everything. Don't your claws get weak with standing so high up? Stell, why are you like this?
Yeah, you heard right. We've got him. He's been hiding at the moment of soul in Penacony, using a fake identity. And he even posed as a professor at Paperfold Academy. I've made a deal with the family. I'll leave the extradition-related paperwork to you. How'd I find him? Well, let's just say I had some help from an influential figure. Don't ask for the details. 22 years. Yeah. 22 years of chasing this guy all over the cosmos. You know, never thought it'd end up like this. Right here. I'm gonna hang up for now, partner. I need to raise a glass to myself.
All of their wishes actually did come true. But I just don't understand. How did she do it? And what does pawn really mean? I should go back and ask.
Yeah, what's the catch, eh? Ain't no free lunch in this world.
So you're back, Miss Samuel.
Yeah. I found those people. And it seems their wishes did come true after visiting the Bonajade Exchange. But I'm not sure what you want me to see. They all seem to be living fulfilled lives.
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the Bonajade Exchange is genuine. That I had the power to grant their wishes. And now, I'll tell you the price they paid. Dell was from a wealthy family. He was head over heels for Dorothy and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me. He put up his entire fortune in exchange for a gift that would impress Dorothy. It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Dell will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because he can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back from poverty, well, that depends on him. Let's just hope that necklace will keep their relationship from crumbling. Then there's Stacy, a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing to offer, so I took something else instead. I took away all her close relationships. From the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade Exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name.
Oh, does she
But
have
her
this
parents
power?
and siblings would sever ties with her, and it would be impossible for Stacy to make any real friends
Is this a
again.
really weird...
She will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck, but she'll never be able to use it for the people who truly matter to her.
How are you doing this,
As
though?
for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime. But he never caught the guy. In his desperation, he came to me. He offered his own memory system as collateral. In due time, his memories as a detective will be erased, and he will completely forget his own identity and all the sacrifices he has made. Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back to me with even greater desires. When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal. In the end, I will get what I desire from this whirlpool. And patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Samuel? Or should I address you as AR-26710, a remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry?
I'm not surprised.
You are much calmer than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune, isn't it? The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors, just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. As for the price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to be paid. However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly. Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the firmament front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the disease are nowhere to be found.
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
Well, there might be a silver lining. That's all I can say for now.
I see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning. So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron Hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong and intimate, and yet it allows for independence. Just as the 10 Stonehearts follow Diamond, you follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like, and if all Stellaron Hunters are like you. Traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny. Attempting to move in the opposite direction. I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently for that day.
Can I see this as an invitation? From Diamond to the Stellaron Hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark?
Consider it more of a personal offer from myself. It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department.
The Stellaron Hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. Our paths have never crossed. As for your offer, I can pass it along to my partners. But I have a question. You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room. If she wanted to, she could let the entirety of Purepoint know about it within a few mere seconds. What drives you to take such a risk and extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond, even if it could lead to your downfall?
Simply put, you and I are the same. However, unlike you Stellaron Hunters or the Astral Express, we band together merely to obtain what we want. Each of us has our own past and destined ends, and on this journey, we have been invited by Diamond to join him. This journey could be either brief or long, as each of us carries a void in our hearts that can only be filled from the outside. So, Diamond made us a promise. To divide the power of the Emanator of Preservation into 10 pieces, and give each of us a cornerstone to fill that void. Mortal flesh is fragile, yet my heart is unyielding like the monolith. For without this resolve, the way of preservation would fade into oblivion. So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral in exchange for opportunities, wealth, survival, and a future. And whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great cause of the preservation when the war among the eons eventually comes.
Lots of lore here.
I understand.
Take your time, child. You don't need to give me an immediate answer. Like I said, patience is one of my greatest strengths.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire. My last attempt in penacony. Well, it ends with hope.
Lady Bonajade? I've come to deliver the collaterals promised.
Turns out, the meeting to decide the future of Penacony went much smoother than expected. With little debate.
And back to the raccoon.
The Charmony Festival's opening ceremony is starting soon. I should head down and take a look. This airship has quite a few treasures. A bountiful harvest.
So what were we doing up here? You stand motionless at the ship's bow, gazing towards the distance. Classic Penacony romance film, where the kindred companion stand beside you, promising that if you jump, I'll jump too. We're jumping off the edge, plopping right in front of Miss Robin and Miss Sunday. We recall the first time we dived into the dream, I come into the good out kind of as well. So I literally was just going up. My heart will go on. I was literally just up there reenacting Titanic, I see. Sure. Foothill? Adventuring?
Remember, I can take you out with just one shot whenever I choose.
Oh, that'd be my honor. Don't worry, I hate cheating at the table.
You better.
Ah, look who's here. The great hero of the Astral Express. The most dazzling trailblazer in all of Penacony.
Ah, you flatter me.
You're here too. Long time no see, friend.
Has it really been that long?
This fella is also tracking down that son of a gun. What's that saying again? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Well, let's set aside those under-the-table dealings for now, partner. Don't want to spoil the festive mood of the Charmony Festival.
Oh, I agree. Now let's congratulate Miss Trailblazer. I hear the family intends to thank the crew at the Charmony Festival. It's a real pity I can't personally be there to witness this. Well, my job was just to give the IPC an opening. Other things aside, I think I did a pretty good job at achieving this. While you were at Dreamflux Reef, we were actually close by. You wouldn't have been able to dig up so much dirty information without the help of a knowledgeable one.
So he also was there.
Didn't pull any punches. My body couldn't hold out too long. Otherwise, this would have been settled in a much cleaner manner.
No problem. If punishing the wicked and eradicating evil is a top priority. Would have been strange if we sat it out. Making an entrance like that, us Galaxy Rangers are making a comeback. Reckon you'll meet quite a few followers of the hunt on your journey. Do me a favor, pass on my regards, will ya? Forget it. I'm not one to beat around the bush. I've got a score to settle with a high-ranking executive fella named Oswaldo Schneider. And this flamboyant fella here can help me find him.
The feud between the Marketing Development Department and the Strategic Investment Department is well known across the cosmos. But what I didn't expect was the involvement of the Galaxy Rangers in this feud. Looks like things are about to get spicy.
Oh boy, I'm sure it is. Just let me out of it. I've had enough politicking for one night.
I also hope you enjoy yourself, great hero of Penacony.
I'll pass. But I do hope you guys have fun. If you don't mind, let's play a few rounds next time.
There's like 5 guests in here now. Oh, Dr. Risho!
Is that all?
What are you doing here?
Ah, yes. I remember you. Your performance at Herta's space station was adequate, I suppose.
You're adequate.
No wonder that gambler likes you so much. The Intelligentsia Guild assigned me to be an invigilator for the IPC's ambassadors. Nothing more than an errand from the Office of Academic Affairs. Very well. The Charmony Festival is about to commence soon. Take advantage of this unique opportunity. A blend of work and play is essential for superior knowledge absorption.
Here, here.
The executives of the IPC and the Guild say that we are strategic partners. Yet, from my perspective, I am invariably the teacher, and he, along with you and every other individual, is the student. From this perspective, Aventurine isn't what you call an ideal student. Yet, he's also not utterly obtuse. Alas, the void within him can never be filled by talent and knowledge. Let's hope he doesn't turn into a philosophical zombie. Saying such a thing merely indicates that you have not truly grasped the essence of learning. The principle of balancing work and relaxation is scientifically grounded, with the relevant proof process on page 21 of the 31,467th issue of the academic journal Star Caesar. Acquiring knowledge aims to enhance living. Don't invert priorities like those dolts at the guild.
Sure.
Then you'll excuse me.
Alright, who else is here? Who else do we get to talk to? Went upstairs, or is it all downstairs? I wonder if we're gonna actually hear like a live performance song. That's the best.
Well, if it isn't my old friend. It hasn't been long, and yet, here we are again. How are you?
I'm in the mood for a job change. They're tired.
That's what I thought. I heard you guys pulled off a big stunt, cutting down the Oak family in one fell swoop. Such a pity I couldn't be there, or else I would have lent a helping hand. Look how bustling this ship is. Not bad. Someday when I'm less tied up, I plan to host a grand party on my eco-ship, and you'll all be on the guest list. Transform? What are you saying?
Well, Aventurine did a thing.
Oh, I understand now. You're referring to Aventurine's cornerstone, right? Sorry. Compared to him, my ability is not as visual. Guess there is no harm telling you. The abilities of the 10 Stonehearts' cornerstones are all different. Some can even read your thoughts, grasp your desires. So, be careful.
Got it. Okay, that's how Jake does the things.
Now that I think about it, it was good that Bronya got there when she did in Belobog. If she came any later, we probably wouldn't have ended up as friends.
Yeah, I can finally grab this chest now. I've been interrupted every time I came in here. Hello.
Hey there, lively lady. Welcome to the Bona Jade Exchange. What should I call you?
My name is March 7th. My name is Sunday.
Not a bad name. Just lacking in virtue.
Fair.
So, Miss Sunday, what do you wish for? And what are you willing to sacrifice for it?
what options do you have? Make an Nanook bow down to me. I want to be the CEO of the IPC. Revive Akivili. Wow, okay. I actually want to see all these options, but you know what? I'll pick the lore one.
Oh, this is your wish.
Guessing she doesn't have any sense of humor. Oh.
Sounds simple enough. Very pragmatic. Then, let's discuss the cost.
No, wait, this is the end game already?
I wouldn't be too worried. To fulfill this wish, the thing I need is simple. The tail of an animal.
What animal? Pom-Pom's tail?
Well, it's a two-legged animal with black fur, a round head, and long ears. It's omnivorous.
She's talking about Pom-Pom, right?
Most importantly, it has mastered the human language and can communicate. Bring its tail to me as collateral, and your dreams will come true.
Pom-Pom, we gotta sacrifice you to bring Akavili back. Okay, she's joking too. Okay. There. The skill in using... Hopefully there are scissors on the express.
May fate bring us together again, Miss Trailblazer.
Okay, okay.
May fate bring us together.
Alright, alright.
Is that all?
Oh, bird. Yeah, there's birds everywhere. Himeko. Oh wait, no, that's that's Argentine. Why is his voice still muted? We meet again, my dear friend. Your journey of the beauty is even more elegant than mine. My most sincere regards. When will I be able to unlock a new path then? Unlock? An eloquent and picturesque choice of words, yet you have already set forth on the path of beauty. I have heard of your valiant deed in leading others to vanquish the omen of evil. Though the tale bears a tinge of regret, you have undoubtedly championed beauty and justice for Idrid the Smallborn. If an admirer of beauty gets lost in the pursuit of power, they risk descending to the omen of evil, a form which is neither human nor beast. Although Mr. Sunday did not cross paths with the power of beauty, his actions were no different from the omen of evil. A lamentable soul lost in the path of righteousness, truly a matter of deep regret. I'm ashamed to admit, Anna's dream was too realistic. I couldn't bear to bid farewell to a fallen friend, who had long turned into a beast. I lingered in that illusory dream for far too long. Ah, his voice and smile were too low. I didn't pass the trial beauty this time, spending much time in self-reflection on my own hesitation. Yet I wish for Idrilla to remain my beacon, better for me to strengthen my determination for the beauty. Thank you, and may beauty always be with you. I'm not sure what happened to your voice actor, and why you've been silent this entire arc. But alright.
Looks good. The festival hasn't started. Let's take a quick break.
Do we get to watch a performance?
Hi. We meet again.
Oh. Firefly.
Who's that?
It's really you! I knew I didn't get the wrong person.
You mistook me for someone else?
It was you! I saw you opening treasure chests, hitting balloons, and playing dreamy slots. I don't think I'm mistaken, right?
Damn.
There's still some time before the Charmony Festival starts. Do you want to chat?
We got called out, chat. Welcome to Talk with Firefly. Stop the new trip.
2 murder cases, a showdown with the IPC's ambassadors, the legacy of the Nameless, and a remnant of the Order who wishes to replace an Eon-created paradise with a dream. You guys even ended up shattering the dream. It's truly been quite a vacation. It's a good thing that you guys managed to overcome all those difficult problems. Congratulations! After the Charmony Festival's opening, will you guys be leaving again? There will always be somewhere. After all, you guys are on the path of the Trailblaze. Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, Elio told me that this journey will tell me how to live on. That's all he said. As for the rest, it's up to me to find out. So, I'll pay extra attention to any leads that will let me live on. This trip to Penacony is no different. Yes, initially I thought the answer might lie with the riddle of the Watchmaker. I was looking in the wrong place, but I did reap some rewards. Do you know Miss Jade from the IPC Strategic Investment Department? Fauna Jade Exchange belongs to her. She told me her price, but... No. But what she wanted wasn't my answer either. Of course, I want to live on. But... what fate owes me? I want it paid back, not passed on. No one else should be involved because this is a grudge between me and fate. Speaking of which, actually, I feel that I still owe you a formal apology for that matter with the performer of the Iris family. Even the smallest of lies can turn into a betrayal as sharp as a blade. I'm sorry. It was an emergency, so I never had the chance to formally apologize to you. And admittedly, I was the one to blame. To me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing my emotions as any ordinary person would.
It's that girl! Get moving! Arrest that criminal before the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony starts!
I can't believe they've chased me this far. Looks like we have to say our goodbyes. Don't worry about me, just go and enjoy the ceremony. The script hasn't reached its end yet. We will meet again.
Okay. Have a good one.
I hope she's okay. But if it's only those two hounds again, she'll probably be fine. I'll send a message later to check in on her. Let's go attend the Charmony Festival first.
Okay.
Let's take a seat here. Everything is settled. But there's still some time left. Maybe I should take a walk.
Well, let's just...
Forget it. I've done enough walking around already. Let's take a seat and rest for a while.
Huh, what's up? Oh. Unfortunate.
Huh? Looks like I don't have to worry about her. Let's wait for the opening ceremony to start.
We get like an actual performance.
It's Miss Robin! Hey, Miss Robin!
Hey, Miss Robin!
Over here, Miss Robin! Miss Robin! Miss Robin!
Miss Robin!
Miss Robin! Glory to the family! Glory to the family! I'm your biggest fan, Miss Robin!
Distinguished guests, fellow family members, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from all over the cosmos. It's a pleasure to join you all in celebrating the grandest ceremony of the Amber Era, the Charmony Festival. Firstly, on behalf of the Penacony family's 5 major lineages, and on behalf of myself, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all our guests. As you all may have noticed, this year's Charmony Festival is far from regular. Thanks to the efforts of everyone, this celebration is unprecedented in scale, with factions from across the cosmos in attendance. Not only that, the customary opening ceremony held at the Penacony Grand Theater has now moved to the Radiant Feldspar, the very airship you all stand upon. We invite you to express your warmest applause and deepest appreciation for OT Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family, for his selfless devotion to the Harmony's cause.
Clap, clap, clap.
What makes this festival so uniquely significant? As is widely known, the Radiant Feldspar had to halt its voyage due to an anomaly in the Sweet Dream, sparking widespread discussion in the 12 Hours. Thanks to the hard work of Penacony's internal and external factions, we've finally gotten the dreamscape back on track, just in time for the Charmony Festival. And as they say, good things come in pairs. The Charmony Festival not only celebrates this achievement, but also marks the relaunch of the Radiant Feldspar. And finally, the last reason. Does everyone remember the Watchmaker? In truth, the family has poured their efforts into this festival just to commemorate this legendary luminary. The father of Penacony, Mikhail Chard Legwork, one of the legendary Nameless who laid the foundations of Penacony.
Clap, clap, clap.
In the most bewildering times of the planet of festivities, it was he who descended from the sky with his companions, who taught us through trailblazing where freedom lies. It was also they who led the vanguard in the pioneering of the dreamscape, in exchange for what is now known as the Paradise of Harmony. It can be said that Penacony's splendid success today is deeply rooted in the trailblazing ethos the Watchmaker planted within us. Only by honoring this trailblazing spirit can we fulfill our mission and spread harmony to a broader audience.
Aw, that's so nice of her. She's talking about us.
We haven't even been mentioned yet.
Oh, come on. It doesn't matter if she's talking about the old or new generation. We're all still part of the Astral Express family.
And now, the sweet dream is back on track. All thanks to the Trailblaze, of course. If it weren't for everyone on the Astral Express, we wouldn't be able to successfully host this Charmony Festival. Thus, with unanimous consent from the 5 major lineages, Penacony's family, on behalf of all family members throughout the cosmos, offer a token of appreciation to the Nameless.
Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be a big one.
It's gotta be a song, isn't it?
We will transfer ownership of the Radiant Feldspar to the Astral Express.
Oh, okay.
A meager appreciation that we hope you will accept with grace. Let us gift our applause and cheers to these brave and dauntless Nameless.
Cool. We own a cruise ship now.
Nameless! Nameless! Nameless!
And now, I propose a toast to harmony, to the Trailblaze, to the future of Penacony and the universe, and to the generous Alfalfa family head, Mr. O.T. Alfalfa. Cheers!
Clap, clap, clap.
Cheers!
To make a decision like that. This little bird is no less capable than her brother.
All's well that ends well. Right. But have you forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend? I put a bomb on this ship. You have 10 minutes to find it. Better hurry.
When did this get shoved into my hands? There's still so many bombs. Now's not the time for plot twists. I can't handle this alone. Time to create a group and inform everyone.
The group name is just 111111. Just spammed it. Heh. Oh heckin' Sparkle. Turn itself in, huh? Look out to the internet and try to catch me. Oi! Pressing a whopping 100,000 buttons! dot dot dot. Foothill? What the bitch is wrong with you? Don't be crass, my silver cowboy. It sure is hard work. Hidden among 999 dolls. How many? We'll do this together. Aye. The music is silly too, so... Aye. I guess Sparkle really did get her final plot line followed up on too. Who survived this game?
All set. Let's start following the plan.
Gotta blow up the bombs, I guess. Or get rid of the bombs. Never. 0 out of 999? Aye. Okay, chat, it's getting a little late. So, how about we defuse the bombs next time, huh? We'll defuse them tomorrow. I'm sure that Sparkle can wait for tomorrow, and we're not gonna all explode and die in the meantime. Huh? Right? Right. Okay. Have a good night, everybody.